So nothing happened at that point of the hovering until verse 3. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. So that standing there, third friend looking at that rabbit that whose leg was caught in the wire. Then the two first friends, they came and they intervened. What's our friend staring at? There's a problem here. Okay, let's fix it. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. This verse 3, if you ever had any doubts before now that there's any situation or any problem or any entity that is beyond the authority of God, this should quell it now. This is the very first introduction we have to the word of God, and what we are seeing is God saying something and it is done. This is not God commanding a goat to get up and move. It's not God commanding a rock to be uprooted and move to the east. It's not it's not God commanding a woman to just disappear. It's God speaking to something that is not even in existence, which tells us that both things in existence and things that are not even in existence obey the command of God. They are not beyond his authority scope. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. Imagine me saying, okay, let there be a creature that is blue and has 50 ears, something that has never existed before, and a nose that vibrates and it appears. It just appears. Or I say, let there be a cloud that looks like cotton candy and has colors that human beings have never seen before, and it appears. He spoke to something that was not even in existence, and that thing obeyed his command. That shows you his sovereignty. All right. And God said, let there be light, and light manifested. And God saw the light, that it was good. So he appreciated it. He could tell when something is good or something is bad. He had a good sense of judgment. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. Verse 4 points us to the holiness character of God. When you speak of holiness, most people think holiness means doing what is right, not offending God. People think holiness means doing what is right, not committing sin, behaving in a way that that avoids sin. That's not what holiness means. That's righteousness. Holiness means being authentic, being separated to a particular thing, being pure in a particular form. If you excavate something from the ground and it's metal, you bring it out, but in that composition you have gold, you have lead, you have tin, you have silver. That is not holy, because it consists of different kinds of metals. But by the time you put it in the fire and you separate it into its different compounds, you separate gold from silver, from lead, from tin, and you have pure gold. That gold is holy. You have pure silver. That silver is holy. You know, so this points us to the fact that God is a holy God. He likes order. He doesn't like things being jumbled up and down. Everything in its place is different from a place for everything. If I tell someone to organize the sitting room, and the sitting room currently is in a state where you have plates on the table, you have clothes strewn all over the floor, you have toys on the chair, you have a lot of trash around, and the person bundles all the plates together with the toys and the clothes and just dumps them in a sack. That's a place for everything. Now let's differentiate that from the person going in and putting all the clothes in the wardrobe, putting the plates in the kitchen, putting the toys in the toy box. That's everything in its place. That's order. Everything in its specific place. That's holiness. And this brings us to the reason why in the Old Testament there were some laws, like when you're going to wear an outfit, don't let it be mixed with don't let it be like linen mixed with wool. When you're going to plant a garden, don't let it be different crops that are there. Don't crossbreed your animals. Now, today, I won't say having a garden where you have different crops is going to make God turn his back on you. I'm not saying that if you wear an outfit that has, even today, most outfits are mixed. You have outfits that are mixed. People wear all sorts of things, you know, and that doesn't mean God will not be in their life or they will not be loved by God. But those laws, apart from the fact that they create order, they also point us to the fact that God is a God that loves authenticity. He loves order. He loves things being what they were meant to be. If you're a man, be a man. If you're a woman, be a woman. He likes things just, he likes identity being expressed in its um full nature, you know. He likes it. And God saw the light that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. So he created order. 5. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. Ever wondered why bad things happen in the night? Ever wondered why crime rate is high in the night? Ever wondered why if someone wants to hide something, they have to do it in the night? Even snakes don't come out during the day except they have a very, very important reason to. They always hide in holes and dark places. They move in shadows, crevices where they can't be seen. And there's a part of the Bible that talks about someone who hates his actions being seen, being exposed to the public because that person is evil. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. Why did God decide to create light on the first day? Why didn't he just decide to just create um rocks or human beings instead of light first? Light gives you direction. Light shows you where the horns of the bull are in the first place before you can even talk of taking the bull by the horn. Light gives you direction, purpose, meaning. It gives you the map. It shows you the map on how to move. Now, let's assume we're 5 in an apartment and there's a pregnant woman who is already in labor and she's groaning in pain and the car keys are lost. And for some reason, the power goes out and everywhere is dark. We can't see anything. What do we do? Do we start groping in darkness or start feeling for the chair and looking for where the key might be? What will happen? People will get their legs bumped into something. Um, People will get injured. Things will get broken. Um, it will be frustrating. In essence, it will be very, very frustrating. So, what's the first thing to do? To bring in a source of light so that when that light comes, we'll be able to see even where the road is. We'll know where the doorway is. We'll know where the passage is. We'll know where the narrow ways. We'll even know if our feet is at the edge of the staircase and we're about to tumble down. So light gives you a sense of direction. You know where to start from. In a maze, you know how to get out. So light is very, very important. When we have light, we can then find the car keys. Then we can then carry the pregnant woman into the car and take her to the hospital. So light is very important. That was why he started with light. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day. All right. So thank you, everyone. I pray God will bless this word in your hearts and increase your knowledge of Him. All right. Bye, guys.